Hey there. So my name is Sterling Austin. My Instagram handle, if you want to check it out, is called Guy with a Hair Tie. Check it out. Follow me. Send me a DM. I'll probably answer it because it's what I do. But I was contacted on Instagram from a page called Men's Long Locks, and they asked me to kind of give a little video about, you know, how I got my long hair, why did I do it, how do I maintain it, all that fun stuff. So if you're interested in hearing about any of that, this is the video for you. So yeah, like I said, my name is Sterling Austin. Instagram is Guy with a Hair Tie, and basically I'm just a regular dude who grew my hair out, and I'm gonna tell you about it. So I first started growing my hair out in college, my freshman year of college, right? I had the shortest hair, no beard, no tattoos in high school, and then my first semester of college, I changed all that. So basically too, it stemmed out of laziness. After, I was working full-time, so at least 40 hours a week of work, and I was going to school full-time, to pay for, I had to work full-time to pay for the full-time college, right? And I did not want to spend an hour out of my day to get my hair cut every month, and I didn't want to pay for it. So basically, I just put a ball cap on. It was a snapback if it was hot, it was a beanie if it was cold, for probably a year and a half, 2 years. And then I got tired of wearing a hat, but my hair was long enough to bun and put up and stuff, and so that's kind of how it all started for me. And then I just made a video putting my bun up, and it kind of went well, and that's how I got here today. So the reason I did it was because I was lazy. It was the biggest thing. I also had a crazy beard. It was pretty gnarly. I looked homeless. It must have been down to here. It was huge. It was also uneven. I did not take care of that beard, so I made sure to cut that and trim it up. And so now the beard's gone. I have this little one, but the hair is pretty long. So as long as my hair is, this is not the longest it's ever been. I actually just cut, I think, like 5 or 6 inches off. I ride a motorcycle, and I try to put my hair in a bun, but sometimes, when you're just driving or riding, the bun will fall out, and then your hair is flying everywhere, and it just got really tangly and really damaged and stuff, so I just cut a bunch off, but it's still pretty long, I would say. So, yeah. So like I said, I started growing my hair out freshman year of college. I'm about to be a year after graduating. I just graduated last year, so it's probably been around 4 or 5 years now that I've had my hair long now. And then I do get it trimmed probably every 3 to 6 months. I take about an inch or 2 off, just enough, because no matter how perfect you are, no matter who you are, your hair is gonna get damaged. That's just how life is. So cut an inch or 2 off always keeps it healthy and keeps it growing. Some people think I'm just never gonna cut it, it's gonna get super long, and we all know about split ends, right? It won't grow, it'll just keep breaking off. So get your hair trimmed every couple of months. You can even go pretty long. I think I started off waiting like every 8 months, 8 to 10 months, so it doesn't have to be that often, but just make sure you do get it trimmed at least once a year is my advice for that. I get a lot of men, also women too, a lot of people asking how to grow their hair out. And the biggest thing you or anybody can do is simply to have patience. This does not happen overnight. Nobody gets long hair overnight, okay? It takes years. And thinking, 3 months after you start, you're gonna have long hair, it's just not gonna work, right? So what I recommend, be patient, okay? There's no cream you can take, it's gonna make it grow. There's no pills you can take, it's gonna make it grow. You just need to be patient and put a hat on, because you're gonna hit this awkward stage. Every guy hits an awkward stage, and that's usually when they reach out to me saying, what can I do? Put a hat on and just relax and just chill, because it's gonna get to a point where it's too long to leave down. It's too long to put up, it's too short to put up, it's too short to put down, right? You can't bun it, but when you put it down, it doesn't look good, right? It's just all these weird things. Just put a hat on. Put a hat on, right? Flip it backwards, put a beanie on. You'll still look good. No one knows how long your hair is, and you don't have to worry about that awkward face. So my biggest thing is just to be patient. Just be patient with it. Don't compare yourself to somebody else who's been doing it for years, because you don't know what they did. So just do you, be patient. That's by far the best advice I think I can ever give, because it's true. It's true. Just be patient and work with it. As far as hair care goes, I actually do something, I don't think a lot of people do this, but my belief, and I could be wrong, right, but it's my opinion, is that your hair gets used to whatever you do to it. So if you do the same thing over and over and over again, it's going to be less effective for as long as you do it. So I change my hair product basically every time I use a bottle, right? So I only use, for the most part, shampoo and conditioner. I really only, wash and condition my hair once a week, sometimes two, if one of the days of the gym was too crazy or if it rained or something like that. About once a week, and once I use a bottle, I'll switch brands, and I try to even switch up between super organic and healthy quality items to the big, big name brands that are probably not the best for you. I just switch up everything because your hair gets used to it. So that's really my secret, as far as I don't use one specific brand or one specific type of thing. I change it up probably every time I use a bottle, which a bottle will last me, I don't know, anywhere from a month to 6 weeks. So every month and a half I'm changing it up, and that's all I do. That's all I do. I make sure I brush my hair before I take a shower. If you don't do that and you have long hair, you need to do that, because you're missing spots if you don't, because when your hair is all tangled and matted up and stuff, you're not washing it effectively. You should also brush your hair every day. It's a pain, everyone hates it, but this is what you should do. If you're not brushing your hair every day, start doing that, or at least start doing it more than you are, right? If you're brushing once a week, start doing it twice a week, 3 times a week, 4 times a week, until you get to every day. That's by far really important. Yeah, I can't stress enough how important it is to brush your hair, so make sure you're doing that. Overall, if you're gonna grow your hair, you just gotta be patient, and brush your hair and take care of it. Don't worry about buying pills or creams. Everybody knew that. And don't compare yourself to somebody else, because that's just gonna fill your head full of so much negativity, and you just don't want that. So that's my whole story and my advice. So I don't have a YouTube channel. I only have an Instagram. It's called Guy with a Hair Tie. Check it out. Follow me. Comment on my stuff. Hit me up. I will most likely respond if you DM me. So, if you want to talk to me, do that. But the Men's Long Locks have both an Instagram and a YouTube. So follow them on Instagram and check them out on YouTube. Cool. Hope you have a good one.